daughters of Sarah, are you ready to be Proverbs 31 women? We don't want the Lord to see us sitting when he comes back. It's time to rise up, rise up.
Shalom, my name is Aisha Israel. I am from the House of Job out of the IOSC Boston camp. I am from the tribe of Benjamin. I have been in the truth for 4 years now, and I am the oldest of 4 siblings, an unborn baby, and a cousin who I've been raised with, so she's like a sibling to me too.
Great. How long you been in the truth?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding being the older sibling. Okay. First question is, what is the biggest lesson you've learned being an older sibling?
Probably the biggest lesson I have learned being an older sibling is definitely to stay patient. Patience is key when dealing with children younger than you, because if you get flustered or if you feel like you can't deal with the situation, then it's only going to go downhill from there. If you take a deep breath and you're able to just work through it, then it'll definitely help whatever the problem is.
Okay. Now, do you find you doing that helps you in all the situations that you encounter with the younger siblings?
Oh, definitely. Though there are sometimes I forget to do that, so things go the wrong way, but when I do apply that, it definitely makes it a lot better.
Okay. Now, is there a scripture that you would refer to when you run into that issue?
Yes, whenever that happens, I think of the scripture. I don't know the exact scripture, but I know it says, in patience possess your souls.
All right, the next question we have for you is, how do you overcome having a thankless role?
At the end of the day, what I remember is that everything I'm doing is not only to help my parents, but it's for the Most High. Because if you try to do things to please other people or to try to get thanked or a pat on the back, all of it is in vain because you're not doing it in the right spirit. So I remember the scripture, 1 Corinthians 15:58, where it's saying not to be doing it as a men pleaser, but to do all the works without vain glory.
Awesome. All right, one last question. Now, take your time. You know, it's very direct. You know, how do you have any moments where you get frustrated and angry? And when you do, how do you deal with it?
Yes, I get frustrated and angry probably every day. There's always a moment where you just feel like, you just want to start yelling. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that they are younger than you, they know less than you do, and they have less discipline than you do. So they are not going to be able to hold their tongue in certain situations. They're not going to be able to approach it in the same mindset that you are in. So you have to end up remembering the scripture, wink at ignorance, because at the end of the day, they do not have the same knowledge you do. So that's just something that I like to keep in mind to help me so I don't act out when I get frustrated.